Yes, 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 yes. The streets is ours, ladies and gentlemen, and I am back for another one, the fifth dimension. I'm here. I want to talk about people forgetting your past, because a lot of people tend to forget where they come from, and now that they have made it to a certain level, they don't want to give back to others. There's a certain stigma in black communities that once you make it a certain way, you don't care about the people that you got away from. I want to break that down so hard. On so many different levels. My first point that I want to bring up is just people tend to believe that they are who they are now versus who they was. I'm pretty sure y'all know people just like that. It's like, damn, you acting like that? Why is an individual thinking like that? See, there is some type of complex superiority that people think that they have because they did something that's way bigger than they think they did. But you on the outside looking in, you see that person as that same person. It's just like, why they think they bigger than me? Because we all traveling this same road. Okay, so what, you got a million followers over a picture you may have taken, or your social status is bigger, but I know you at the end of the day. People tend to forget that once you become something, or you think you're something, I ain't gonna say become, once you think you're something, it seems to make you think that you are above other people from where you came from. Social status has become something too that people think because you're socially above people on a social level that makes you something important. Men and female alike. So speaking from a perspective of someone who has a lot of influence on people but has no social status, because I don't want to be popular. I'm a teacher by choice. These are the things that I love to do. Popularity means nothing to me, but it means something to a lot of people. And it goes back to people forgetting their past. You cannot be popular and not know that people know who you actually are. Know who you are. See, sometimes when people say that people are hating on them, I don't think they're really hating. I think they just really know who you are, and you got your head up your ass, and they calling you on your bullshit. I really think that's what some of these things are. Now, some people do hate, don't get it wrong. I really do think some people hate because they're not where you at. But you got to look at those people too. Are they remembering where they from? Do they remember their past? Or they don't have a past to even remember? You understand? It's not a bad thing that people forget their past either. Because some people want to be lifted up to that level where they want to get rid of the things that was behind them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing either. Myself, for example. I'm where I'm at. I haven't forgotten my past. I'll always reach out to people. That's one of the traits that one of my significant other, she hates that I still reach out. She don't like that I still give back. She says that that's gonna be my downfall because I'm always looking out for other people. That's my heart though. I love my people, all of them. I would never give up on my people, but there are certain guys, certain girls that don't have that same mentality. I would say all the people that, when you love yourself and you know who you are, then you think differently. You move differently. And that's you never giving up on yourself. With today's technology, the age we living in right now, you got 40-year-old women out here trying to get their body done to look good for who? And listen, I'm all about the improvement of a woman's body for your self-confidence and all that, but What are you doing that for? Who are you doing that for? See, you following what's going on in the social world versus what's in your head. You should already know what you is. Listen, I used to be a slim nigga, a fat nigga, a tall nigga, a short nigga, but I'm still gonna be that nigga regardless at the end of the day. I ain't gonna forget where I come from. I'm not gonna change just to fit into somebody else's normal society. I'm gonna always be me at the end of the day. You dig? You can say whatever you want to say about me. I will not be offended. I've told everybody this. I've been kicked out of McDonald's before. You cannot offend me. So I'm never going to forget my past. I'm going to always stand on what I stand on. I am who I am at the end of the day. You dig? I want to also talk about people who's living in the present, who forgot they past. You can't play wolf. See, there's a lot of people that try to play wolf right now in the present when you knew they were sheep back in the past. So you can't do that right now. A wolf is going to always be a wolf. And a wolf going to call out a sheep amongst wolves. And the only reason I'm using this terminology is because this seems to be the thing that most of y'all understand. You cannot play wolf when you've always been a sheep. And to the wolves that let those sheep hang around them, I'm starting to think y'all niggas is sheep too. Cause you can't let a sheep be around you if you're a wolf. You supposed to been ate that. That's food for us. But you letting the sheep hang around you? Ladies, same thing. This goes for the ladies too. You letting that little sheep hang around you when you know who you are? Knowing all she is just around y'all to be like y'all. But she ain't one of y'all. But who allowed that person to be a part of y'all thing? Huh? I'm asking a serious question when I say that though. You dig? These are things that we need to really talk about. These are topics that need to be discussed in our community. I talked to my homie today too, and listen, I know we've been talking about, well, not we personally, but it's always about when it comes to black people, like they follow us, they do everything that we do, we create the trends, you know, but we are the ones that are most harmed by everybody. We are the ones that they imitate, right? Right? But why is it that when we speak out, like everybody else speak out about anything that comes to us, it gotta be the black on black thing. It gotta be us against us. Everybody else has their own culture. Everybody else has their own little rules that they go by. Like, let's take for example this Asian thing that's going on right now. And the Asians stick together, right? They in their own community. They got their own restaurants. They hire their own people. But there's a code amongst them. There needs to be a code amongst us. Now, certain people in the black community, yeah, we do have a code. But at the drop of a hat, as soon as you pissed one person off, the whole code is broken. We have to learn to love the fact that everybody can be different and everybody have their own opinion. Like, you cannot, there's no way I can't tell you how I feel and then you get mad at me about the way I feel. I mean, fuck, am I human? I'm not allowed to say how I feel? You dig? I called my mama too and I asked her, am I a bad person? It was funny. I called a few people and asked them, am I a bad person? Because I've been labeled this way. I really feel like I'm that way. I really do feel like I've been bad to people. That's not me trying to say that I am, but I remember I may have mistreated certain people in certain situations and we never got clarity on it. I don't want to not forget my past, but at the same time, I know what I've done to people. I'm not perfect. You understand? Never been perfect. but I am me, and I'm gonna always be me. And if I've ever offended somebody, shit, I wasn't trying to offend you. It's just, that's just the way I talk. That's just what I do. You dig? Fifth dimension, man. Look, if you get to be around somebody that you actually enjoy being around, that's cool. And once you see that person in their rare form and you catch them doing something outside of your norm, then yeah, you should call them out on it. One thing I've learned is that if you live every day, the same way, every time, and you got somebody around you, or let's say vice versa, you around somebody, once they do something that's different from their norm, you're going to question it on them. The reason why you're going to question them on is because they acting outside of their element. So outside of their element is what? What is that? They doing something different from what y'all normally do. So of course you're going to notice it. Everybody has something that they have to reflect on. All of us. So y'all can sit here and look at me and say whatever, but all of us have something we can reflect on. All right? As far as the wolf and the sheeps, I know we gotta let people be who they are, but to all my wolves, you let the sheeps be what the sheeps are. To the sheeps, stop trying to act like a wolf, because when you get bit, then it's gonna be a problem. Anything that you have done in the past, it's gonna catch up with you. Any bad things you've done in the past, it's gonna catch up with you. Karma is real. Trust me when I say that. That's why you gotta remove yourself from a bunch of the negativity that you're around, if you're around it. Any arguments that somebody hold against you, any grudges that somebody hold against you, anything that's going on that's negative, you need to remove yourself from those situations. And always keep positive thoughts, man. Always positive energy. You dig? Me, myself, it may sound like that I'm not positive. I know I may say some things that's not positive, but my energy is always towards loving, giving, and helping one another. It's always like that. You know. And, you know, I say things to people because they've never been told that before. I'm not trying to piss anyone off. It's just nobody never told you that. Nobody never put you in your place. Nobody never gave you the real lessons of life. So I'm going to give it to you the way I give it to you. Real and uncut. I don't know how to coddle people. I don't know how to, hey, baby, would you just come down? I don't know how to do that. I'm going to talk to you the real way. I'm going to give you the real deal of it. And that's probably why I've been labeled a certain type of way. But one thing I did not forget is where I came from, how I got to where I am, and how I give back to the people that made me who I am too as well, and give to others that have nothing to do with me. Just to look out for my people. This is going to be a little short episode because I need to get that out there. I need to just talk about this with people forgetting their past. I have never forgotten, and I love everybody. There's always going to be one love, but some people tend to forget who they are, and they forgot where they come from. And it's not a bad thing if you want to be all almighty and high and lifted. That's your life, and you live it the way you live it. But there's people like me that we still help, and we still love where we at, and we reach out to people where we come from, just like I came up too. You dig? I hope y'all got the message. I am Fifth Dimension. One love.